Thank you for joining me for another webisode of Why Not Wednesday, hosted by me, Kyla D. I know you're wondering, why did I open the series to that particular song, We Shall Overcome? Well, the topic I have at hand has caused such an uproar and is so controversial. Honestly, we may not need the wine for it. So we can just sit our wine glasses down and let's have an adult conversation about this. Actually, you know what? No, I'm lying. We need the wine for this one because this story has made headlines and I need a sip already. The story I want to bring to you guys has to deal with the Stand Your Ground law. Yes, Florida has failed us once again. I don't get it. It's a beautiful state with beautiful people, beautiful weather, and retirees. Why are we dealing with stand your ground issues? Love the state, but I'm over it already. Well, let's get into the story. So it goes, Jordan Davis, 17 years old, was driving with 3 friends in a car and they happened to pull up at the gas station. They were playing loud music and Michael Dunn decided to pull up alongside of them. Michael Dunn had issue with the loud music. He thought it was thug music playing too loud. So they exchanged words. In a nutshell, they were going back and forth. Michael Dunn says that he saw what appeared to be a shotgun barrel or a stick. How you get the two confused? There were no witnesses to attest to this. No one could say there was a shotgun or any weapon in the car. Dunn, at this point, pulls out his gun and shoots several rounds into the car that Davis was in. Davis died on the scene. This is so unfortunate to hear. And it's devastating to know that once again we have another unarmed African-American male shot down by a white male. Now, I don't want to make it about race, but Jordan Davis' story is very similar to another story we heard in Florida that dealt with Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman. Once again, another story dealing with the Stand Your Ground law. If you are not familiar with the Stand Your Ground law, I will explain it to you. A person is justified in using force, except deadly force, against another when and to the extent that the person reasonably believes that such conduct is necessary to defend himself or herself or another against the other's imminent use of an unlawful force. However, a person is justified in the use of deadly force and does not have a duty to, you know what? That is just a dumb, stupid, idiotic, retarded law. It makes no sense. Now we're allowing people to just say they feel threatened and we are going to protect them with this law. And guess what? It's not only in Florida. 26 states have adopted this law. Sip to that one. Back to the story. Now, over the weekend, Dunn was convicted and found guilty on 3 accounts of attempted murder, 1 account of shooting deadly missiles, but there was a deadlock on the first-degree murder. However, the charges he was found guilty serve a minimum of 60 years. Justice may have been served. Do you believe that the Stand Your Ground law is to hinder us or protect us? Thank you for joining me for another edition of Why Not Wednesday.